Hello. So it's week 2 starting. I didn't do an update for week 1 because I thought I might actually quit. But I'm not quitting. So I am going to do a weekly Lucy update on my progress to find my feet. Want to see them? They're here. No, I am trying to lose weight again. Um, and I left Planet Fitness, so whoop whoop, big up for that. I had to leave. Like it's not their fault. It's me. I have too much anxiety going into that place. And so I'm not getting the best out of it. I don't know what to do with those little workstations, and um I don't only have a limited amount of time, and the only room I do know how to use is that circuit room, and everybody uses that circuit room as their weight rep room so they won't move, and I'm not really where I want to be, um, the bad guy and asking people constantly to move. So since I can't really get the workout I need there, I've left. And then I did a crazy thing. I was saving up money for something else, and instead I decided to use it for this place. I love kickboxing. I'm going to. It comes with nutrition consultations, which is nice, but I'm being very cautious because I am not going to be in a lifestyle where I only eat these specific foods for the rest of my life. I travel too much. I like to experiment. I like to try things. So I'm not going to be sitting myself into a panic attack, trying to figure out whether or not this is a food I'm allowed to eat. Mm-mm. That's why I liked Weight Watchers, where it was kind of that open concept. These are the points you're allowed. Eat what you can within those points. So I love kickboxing, and this is the first week has ended, and apparently I've lost like 9 pounds, which is crazy. Even with water weight loss of 3 or 4 pounds, that means I lost 5 pounds this week, and that's just through going to I Love Kickboxing 3 times. It's hour-long classes. And then I also run. So the whole reason I'm doing I Love Kickboxing is so that I can get to that Disney time of 16 minutes so I can finish their half marathon, because I'm doing the Disney Princess for my birthday. And I don't want to be caught by the balloon ladies again. So I'm doing that. And the exercise portion this week was great until Friday. Friday was like, I had no energy, and I felt so bad because Tara kept telling me to like kick the bag, and I literally had nothing left to give. I'd run 3 times that week, and I'd done kickboxing 3 times, and I wasn't sleeping. Surprise, not sleeping right. And so overall, I just felt crappy at the kickboxing session on Friday, but I wanted to get it in. I didn't want to, because the thing is that I need to get it in 3 times a week in order to get my refund, and then use that for my membership, because that's what I'm going to do. So exercise wise, Friday was a bomb. And then I have to say, Thursday running, I was able to I'm doing couch potato to 5K, and I can run 3 minutes nonstop. So that was like, yay, go girl, woo woo. Um, and then I think I peter out somewhere after 4 minutes trying to run 5 minutes straight. Um, and I was excited about that, but then I stopped and I thought about it. Yay, I'm finishing 3 minute runs, but I've dropped my speed down to accommodate for that 3 minutes. And my goal is to be faster, not slower. So I have a unicorn thing going on here. I don't know what this is, but it's, Yeah, my hair crawls out of braids. So even though I braid my hair, it crawls out like crazy. Any which way. So I did this thing and I realized that I'm super slow. Usually I can get to Windmill and back in under 30 in about 30-40 minutes, and I was pushing 50. So I'm going to reassess my workout this week. I'm going to do the same thing. I did not run this Saturday. I tabled it. After Friday, I was like, I feel like crap. And yesterday, I felt bad all day yesterday. So I did not do what I normally do, which is prep my food for the week. And it's not really hard to prep, because, and I'll show you in a minute why. But but I felt bad yesterday. I'm glad I went to see Avengers with Char. I missed Char. I was so happy I got to hook up with her and say hi. But until I got to the theater, I was pretty much feeling like someone had run me over. And so I need to reassess this week and figure out how to do what I need to do and get 8 to 10 miles on my feet running, and do these kickboxing classes and balance my nutrition so that it carries me through all that. So I think the nutrition is where it became an issue. And I'm not going to lie. When I got back from working out, I still had not had dinner. And I didn't want to make bad decisions when it came to eating. And I was looking and I was like, I don't have the energy to heat this up or whatever. So I would make a peanut butter sandwich and go to bed, because that was like a protein and a carb. And that was on the list of things I could have that evening. And I was like, I'm going to just do a protein and a carb, make this sandwich, and have a little dairy and go to bed. So I think I need to balance that this week. So, and this is not an exercise day for me. This is more like get ready for the week kind of deal. So I do little things around the house. I haven't cleaned the house. I usually clean it on Sundays or Saturdays if I have the Friday off. So that's what I normally do. But today is going to be meal prep. I did have myself a dessert. Clearly Canadian water is back. I finished the whole thing. Mm, mm, mm. And that's my only really sweet for the week. And I'm good with that. So I want to watch TV, but I also have things to do. So this is fantastic what I do. Let me flip this around. I have the TV going, but I don't sit down and watch TV. So that way the steps I get on Sundays with the Fitbit are because I'm actively moving around and getting ready for the week. So I sit in my kitchen, which is an open concept, and that way I can watch Queer Eye or whatever I'm watching. Usually it's the Disney Channel. I'm not usually this mature. And prep for my day. So I'm OCD, so I can't cook when the kitchen is horrible. So I clean all of my stuff, bleach down the counters because bleach is life, and get ready for my week. And once I have a clean counter, I'm able to cook. But if I don't have a clean counter, that's another problem within nutrition. If I come in the kitchen is not mentally where I want it to be at, I'll skip a meal just because of that. So I've cleaned the counter off, got my cutting board ready, and my glass pan ready, and I have my other 2 glass pans ready. And as you can see, I've already boiled my eggs. I boil them for the week, and that is so helpful. That is so very, very helpful because I don't have to think in the morning. I just reach in and put it in my lunch bag, and that's good to go. And after I boil them, I just leave them under the water for a little while till I remember them. And then the next thing I'm going to prep, because it's easier to do, and it's a meat to me, is the yogurt. Now, I'm not a fan of Greek yogurt, so we're doing a compromise. I will use one of these. And I am in love with this yogurt. So this is my go-to. And I found that it's always a great snack because I always want dairy in my system. I know there's a lot of workout places that say, oh, you need to remove dairy from your life. I'm like, what responsible nutrition consult will do that? Like, women at my age, the one thing they're worried about is osteoporosis. And here you are telling me to cut dairy out to lose weight. Great, I lose weight and then I have bone issues. You suck. So I'm not doing that. So I'm prepping for that today. And so after I make my yogurts, while I make my yogurts, I also go ahead and do my potatoes. So for the week, I do my potatoes. There's no butter. I don't put butter on any of these. I just wrap them in tin foil. The yams get cinnamon. I put cinnamon in there. And I salt and pepper everything. Close it up and heat it. Now, a lot of people heat it on higher temperatures. But I found that at 350 for an hour, I get a better potato. And so that's what I do with the potatoes. And then after I have all that done, before I start my meat, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my vegetables. And I finally figured it out. Because I'm supposed to have a vegetable for breakfast, and I haven't seen a way to do that. And the other day I was in a pinch, and so I threw some of these that I had already pre-cut into a bowl that's a portion, and then I took it with me to lunch to work. And I was like, duh, that's how I get my vegetable. So I'm going to cut up some cucumbers for easy grabbing and cut up some bell peppers for easy grabbing, etc. And then I'll make my meals for the week, and hopefully that will work out. So I'm hoping to see some sort of grand weight loss from all of this hard work. We shall see. Who knows? All right. Well, I guess I will update you next week whether I lose or gain. All right. Bye.